Children, the remaining problems of the exercise I am going to explain. So these are all statement problems, verbal statements. So first you have to understand the statement problems, and then what is given you have to write, then which formula you have to choose, then you have to get the answer. Now we go for it. A contractor on construction job specifies a penalty for delay of competition beyond a certain date as follows. So he is a contractor, and if there is a delay in job, he pays a penalty. So he just specifies the employer to pay some penalty, fine amount. So here for the first day the penalty amount is 200 and 250 for the second day, 300 for the third day, and so on. Now you see, first day 200, second day 250, third day 300. That means 200, 250, 300. Now each one is differing by how many rupees? 50 rupees. How much rupees? 50 rupees. The penalty for each succeeding day being rupees 50 more than for preceding day. How much money the contractor has to pay as penalty if he has delayed the work by 30 days. So this is the problem. Now we got the AP. So we go for AP now. Penalty, first we have to write down the statements. Penalty for the first day, rupees 200. Penalty for the second day, rupees 250. Penalty for the third day, rupees 300. So total number of days, 30 days. So number of days means N. Now you got A, you got D, and you got 30. So total amount how much he has to pay means you have to use SN formula. You know SN formula is SN is equal to N by 2 into 2A plus N minus 1 into D. Therefore S30 is equal to 30 by 2 into 2A, 2 into 200 plus 30 minus 1 into D. D is 50. Now see the calculations here. 2 1s are 2 15s are 15 into 2 2s are 4. 400 plus 29 into 50. 30 minus 1 is 29. Now again 15 into 400 plus 1450. When you multiply these two, you will get 1450. Therefore S30 is equal to 15 into, add these two, so 1850. So you multiply, you will get the answer. S30 is equal to 27,750. What is the total penalty amount? The total penalty amount is 27,750 rupees. So you have to write down the statement answer. Total penalty is equals to rupees 27,750. Now we go for the next one. A sum of rupees 700 is to be used, so for 7 cash prizes to the students of a school for this overall academic program. So there is a program, and in that program they wanted to divide rupees 700 for each student. Okay, if each prize is rupees 20 less than preceding price, find the value of each prize. So they wanted to divide rupees 700 for 7 cash prizes, and each cash prize it is 20 rupees less than the other. Okay, so 20 rupees less than. So less than means decreasing. Decreasing means it is reduced. Reduced means negative symbol. So you are given with the sum. Sn is equal to 700, N is equal to 7 prizes, and D is reduced, 20 rupees reduced, that is minus 20. And you should first find A. Then automatically we can find A plus D, second term, third term, fourth, fifth. So say first prize, second prize, third prize, fourth prize, fifth prize, sixth prize, and seventh prize we can find. After finding A, because D you know. So you got Sn, therefore use Ulta formula. N by 2 into 2A plus N minus 1 into D is equal to Sn. Now you have to substitute here. So 7 by 2, N is 7. 2A plus 7 minus 1 into minus 20 is equal to 700. So here previously one problem I explained, if there is 2 table common, you take 2 out. So here 2 into A and here 20. 20 can be written as 2 tens are. So from here also you are taking 2 out, common out. So if you take common out, what is left over here? A plus 7 minus 1 is 6 into, in that 20, 2 tens are 2 came out, so it is minus 10. Therefore 2 and 2 will get cancelled. 7 into A plus into minus, minus 60 is equal to 700. Now what we can do, it is 7 is into place. We can directly bring to the denominator here. A minus 60 is equal to 700 by 7. A minus 60 is equal to 100. Therefore A is equal to 100 plus 60. A is equal to 160. What is the meaning of A is equal to 160? The first price is 160. Now from then onwards 20 rupees less till 7th price. So you have tried first price 160, second price 20 rupees less. So 160 minus 20, 140. Third price 120, fourth price 100, and fifth price less than 20, that is 80. Sixth price again less 20, 60, and seventh price rupees 40. So when you add all these, you will get 700. To check your answer, in the rough column if you add and see, you will get rupees 700. Now we go for the next problem. In a school, so consider our school, students. So every environmental day, what we are doing? We are planting some plants there. So the students thought of planting tree in and around the school. And see how. So to reduce, why to plant in and around the school? To reduce the air pollution. So it was decided that number of trees that each section of each class will plant will be the same as class. Suppose for example, first standard 1 tree, second standard 2 trees, third standard 3 trees. So if it is single section, 3 will come. Suppose in our school sections are there, first ABC, second ABC. So how many sections? 3 sections in each class. For example, first standard 3 sections. So 3 plants they have to do. Second standard 3 sections. How many plants they have to do? So 6. So like that it goes on. Now we see how many trees will be planted by the students. Now we go to the problem. Number of sections 3. Number of plants planted by each class. First for example class 1 into 3 section. Therefore 3 plants. Number of plants by class 2. How? Second standard into 3 sections 6. Then number of plants planted by third class. Third class means 3 into 3 and so on. So till 12th standard that school is having. Therefore number of plants planted by 12th standard is 12th standard into 3 sections. So 12 3s are 36. Now n is equals to 12. AP is 369 36. Now we can go for Sn. Sn is equal to n by 2 into a plus l. Therefore S12 is equal to 12 by 2 into 3 plus 36. How many trees we got? 234 trees will be planted. We come for a spiral is made up of, next problem, successive semicircles with the centers ultimately at A and B, starting with center A and E. A and B of radii 0.5 centimeter, 1 centimeter, 1.5 centimeter, 2 centimeter, and so on. So it's a spiral. Spiral means round in shape, and the radius of the circle is 0.5 centimeter. First circle is 0.5 centimeter, second circle is 1 centimeter, and third circle is 1.5 centimeter, fourth circle is 2.0 centimeter. Now what is the total length of? So what's the meaning of total? Total means Sn. What is the total length of spiral made up of 13 consecutive semicircles? Now n you got. N is 13. Now you know circle means circumference we have to see. For the circumference or area we need pi. So pi value is 22 by 7. So there is a hint given. Length of successive, length 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 of successive semicircle, we will take it as L1, L2, L3, L4. Okay. So now with the centers A and B respectively. Now you see center A 0.5, then from here 1 and up to here 1.5 and goes on. Now length means we have to come for the circumference of the circle. What is the radius of the first semicircle? R1 is equal to 0.5 centimeter, Radius of second semicircle R2 is equal to 1.0 centimeter. Radius of third semicircle is 1.5, fourth is 2.0 and so on. And radius of 13th semicircle. Now we go for length. Length means circumference. Circumference means 2 pi r. You know circumference of the circle is 2 pi r. Circumference of the circle. So length of the semicircle. Circle is 2 pi r. Semi means in that half. Therefore 2 pi r by 2. 2 pi r by 2, 2 and 2 will get cancelled. Therefore you will get pi r. Now we go for length of first circle, length of second semicircle, length of third semicircle, like that up to length of 13th semicircle. Length of first semicircle is pi r1. You know r1, that is 0.5 centimeter. Next L2, that is pi r2, pi into 1.0 centimeter. Then L3 you yourself can tell, pi into 1.5. Okay, so like that if you go L13, pi into 13 centimeters. So total length of the semicircle will be, you have to add L1 plus L2 plus L3 plus L4 dot 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 up to L13, because they want length of, total length of 13 semicircles. Now you see how to write down the AP here. 0.5 pi, 1 pi, 0 pi, 1.5 pi dot dot dot, then 13 pi. Now what is common in all these things? Pi. If you take pi out, how can we write 0.5? 1 by 2, half is nothing but 0.5. 1 by 2, and if you want to get number 1, 2 by 2, if you want to get to 1.5, 3 by 2, 4 by 2, like the dot dot dot, at last you will get 13 by 2. Once again I tell you, in this pi is common, take pi out. 0.5 can be written as 1 by 2. 1 can be written as 2 by 2. 2 by 2 when you cancel you will get 1. 1.5 can be written as 3 by 2. And 2 pi can be written as 4 by 2. And goes on. Therefore at last you will get 13 by 2. Now you see the denominators are same. Therefore pi by 2 I took it out. What is left over here? 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus dot 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 plus 13. Now pi by 2 into, it is sum of first natural numbers, because the difference is 1 and then it is consecutive. So while explaining the first class of sum of arithmetic progression, n terms, I have told this. Sum of first n terms using the formula n into n plus 1 by 2. Here what is n? N is 13. N is 13. So what is the formula? N into n plus 1 by 2. Therefore pi by 2 into, in n's place, 13. 13 into 13 plus 1 by 2. What is 13 plus 1? 14. Therefore 2 1s are, 2 7s are. Pi by 2 into 91. Therefore pi can be written as 22 by 7 divided by 2 into 13 into 7. So what will you get here? 22 by, this is also denominator, this is also denominator. When double denominator you should multiply. 22 by 7 into 2 into 13 into 7. Therefore 7 and 7 will get cancelled. 2 1s are, 2 11s are. So the leftover is 13 and 11. So 13 and 11 will give you 143 centimeter. What's the total length of the 13th spiral? It is 143 centimeter. The last previous problem. There are 200 logs are stacked in the following manner. Okay, and 20 logs. Logs means wooden sticks, big wooden sticks which is in forest. 20 logs in the bottom row. Then you see 20 logs, then 19 logs in the next row, then 18 in the next row, and so on. See the difference: 20, 19, 18. So one difference, one less. The question is, in how many rows are there 20 logs are 200 logs are placed? You should find on which row 200 logs are placed and how many logs are in the top row you should find. It is given 20 is in the bottom row, 19 is in the next bottom row, then 18. That means the topmost row, which is the topmost row, and how many logs are placed in the topmost row. Now we go for AP. What is the log in the bottom row? 20. Log in the next bottom row? 19. Log in the very next bottom row is 18. Total number of logs is equal to 200. Therefore, AP 20, 19, 18 dot 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 is equal to 200. So, totally how many logs are there? 200. Now, you know A is equals to 20, D is 19 minus 20, that is minus 1. Then N is equal to question mark, Sn is equal to 200. Now we go for Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Here we cannot use an to find n because they have given total number of logs, that is Sn. So ulta formula you have to use n by 2 into 40, 2 20s are 40, and here minus 1, the difference is minus 1. So minus 1n minus into minus plus, that is equal to 200. Now we go. So here 40 into n, this by 2. So here you got by 2 here. This by 2, when we take to the other side, it becomes into 2. So here you will get 200 into 2. That's why it is written as 200 into 2. Therefore 40 into n, 40n minus 1n plus 1 is equal to 200 into 2 is 400. Therefore 40n, okay, 40n n square, 40n minus 1n square, 40n and 1n, that is 41n minus 1n square is equal to 400. 41n minus n square, when bring to the other side, becomes minus 400 is equal to 0. Now I told you have to arrange them in this descending of powers of x, because it is a quadratic form. Ax square plus bx plus c, here n, therefore n square and then n and then constant. And first term, there should not be negative term, negative symbol should not be there. So for that what we will do, we have to multiply throughout by negative symbol. So minus, it will become plus here, and this plus will become minus, and minus again it becomes plus. So you have to change the symbol. Now you got first one is positive, n square minus 41n plus 400 is equal to 0. Now if you go for factorization, you will get 25 and 16. When you multiply, you will get 400, and when you add, you are getting 41. But this 41 carries negative symbol. So when will you add? When we see the same sign. That is why 25 and 16 both are having same minus sign. Therefore n square minus 25n minus 16n plus 400 is equal to 0. Therefore take n out, n into n minus 25 minus, in these two common is 16. If you take 16 out, n minus 25 is equal to 0. Therefore you have to underline the common one. If you take n minus 25 out, what is left over here? N minus 16. Now equate it to 0. N minus 16 is equal to 0. N is equal to 16. N is equal to 25. So in this, which is appropriate one we have to take. We have to check for both. An is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. So first a 25. Take n as 25 first. When you take 25, it is a plus 24d. General term is a plus 24d. 20 plus 24 into d is minus 1. So 20 minus 24 is minus 4. The logs cannot be negative. Number of logs cannot be negative. So we go for the next one. Again an is equals to a plus n minus 1 into d. And you know a16 general term, a plus 15d. A plus 15d is 20 plus 15 into minus 1 minus 15. Therefore 20 minus 15 is 5. This is positive. There are 16 rows. Now how many rows? 16 rows, and 16 is the topmost row. And how many logs are there? There are 5 logs in the topmost row. There are 5 logs in the topmost row. Exercise. In a potato race, a bucket is placed at the starting point, which is 5 meters from the first potato, and the other potatoes are placed 3 meters apart in a straight line. There are 10 potatoes in the line. A competitor starts from the bucket, picks up the nearest potato, runs back with it, drops it in the bucket, and runs back to pick up the next potato, and runs back to the bucket, drop it again. And she continues in the same way until all the potatoes are in the bucket. What is the total distance in the competitor has to run? So now it is our potato race. You have played in your earlier stages, that is 1 to 4th. When you are in 1 to 4th, you would have played this, and this game will be kept in our school, potato race. So you know very well. So you have to pick one potato, go to the bucket, put it in that. Again you have to run back to the next potato for the next potato and bring it and you have to put it in the bucket. The same way, what is the distance of first potato? 5 meter. Second potato, 3 meter difference. First potato is in 5 and afterwards 3 meter difference. Therefore distance of second potato 5 plus 3 8. What is the distance of third potato? 8 plus 3 11. Now number of potatoes 10. So what is our EAP? 5, 8, 11 and dot 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 10 potatoes. But you are running how many times? 2 times. Therefore we will write 5 2s are 10, 8 2s are 16, 11 2s are 22 and then how many potatoes? Potatoes will not change. 10 potatoes. Therefore 10, 16, 22 dot dot dot. So A is equal to 10, D is equal to 6 and N is equals to 10. Sn you have to find. Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Therefore Sn is equals to 10 by 2. 10 by 2 into 2 into 10 plus 10 minus 1 into d. You know 2 table? 2 ones are 2 5s are 5 into 2 into 10, 10 20. 10 minus 1 is 9, 9 6 are 54. Therefore S10 is equal to 5 into 20 plus 54. 20 plus 54 is 74. Therefore 5 into 74 you will get S10 is equal to 370 meter. So what is the total distance the competitor has to run? It is 370 meter she has to run. So with this first chapter is getting completed, children. So next we see this chapter is for your monthly test. So timetable will be sent today. So be careful and do 10 problems each day in your rough notebook and practice it without seeing. Okay.